Pardon me. How's it going? Classic. Don't fart on your screen. It actually shot. If only it did. Pardon me. I don't think it did show up. Oh, at least that's working. Cool. Just got back from the support worker. Hang out. Mental health is kind of okay. Was not good. Like 2 times. Came out from my walk. I was good after the walk, and then I wasn't good. I had to come back here. I just hate being here because I'm like, fucking, I don't know, this sucks. I have to be on YouTube. Have a quick look at live. Oh, for some reason that's not there. They're not there. I don't get that. It literally makes no sense. Like, how are they not even there? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Cool, orientation's not working either now. Back in a sec. Oh yeah, that's right. Check out why they're not there. Oh, come on. Nice coffees, mate. I don't know. I'll put them as public. So where's that other one then? Public. Finish place at the play tree. Where's that other one then? Cocoa Bars? Where the hell is that? It's just like gone. Where has it gone? I accidentally deleted it. It was like a minute and something. What? What the fuck? I must have deleted it by accident instead of like put it as private. Public. honestly, I don't know where they've gone. That's so bizarre. Like it's literally just gone. And it was not long enough. It was over a minute. Pretty confusing. Oh, God. Double click that. Uploaded 2 videos. Kookaburras. Like, where's that? Right, yeah. So I can't actually see that on my fucking videos. How does that make sense? I really don't know. Really? Did it actually do that? Yep. I could just miss that whole start part. What? I can't edit it? Oh. I could do this. Oh, yeah. Edit. Public. Don't know. It's in the ether. So it could be. Come on, Anna. Oi. It's interesting. There's a rash going on there. Haven't eaten all day, but I've had 2 of these. Someone lent me $10. Shout out to that legend. Yeah. I've got pasta I've got to eat. That's all I've got is pasta and like tomato. Can of tomato and like some herbs, salt and pepper. Crazy cat, what are you doing? Doing runny runs. Hey? 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, just sit there. Hello? What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? 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 What are you doing, Nana? Wait, Nana. Wait, Nana. What are you doing? What are you doing, Nana? What are you doing? Oh, lucky there was no claws on that. That was right on the fucking... She's had enough. She got me. Hey, come on then. Yeah, big sook. Yeah, big sook. Hey? She's the best. She's the bestest cat in the world. Aren't you, Nana? Hey? Hey? You're the bestest. Jezza Radio. Wrong one. Jezza Radio. Oh. I wish people would tell you their mind things. I wish they would. They would. They're going to. Yes. Change your mind. Just change your mind. It's so much better. It would be so much better. She'd be heaps good if they did. Oh, some other person wants me to help with their garden. these fucking multiple panic attacks, man. I'm up on the third one now. What the fuck's this?
That's pretty progressive.
Just gonna watch a bit of Terry Joel Jr. Dating for marriage is over. 2 minutes into it.
And this is why dating for marriage is pretty much over. We all know what it's like today.
Is it?
You talk to multiple girls talk to multiple guys. Nobody can make a decision. Everybody wants to keep their options. None of these options are good enough to date long term. They don't know what they want. She wants long term and says she doesn't give it up and doesn't do hookups and stuff, but yes, she does it. Like it's just a mess. If that's not indecisive, I don't know what is. People say all these things and they never follow through on it. Ever. Something always happens, bro. Something always gets in the way of what one of these women say they want ends up happening. So many of you guys have enough experience to realize you cannot trust a damn word or a damn thing they're saying or doing by. You literally can't. Just when you think, bro, you got something real going on, it's like, man,
I'm at this like really hot nurse. Oh, having a smoke or coffee at this like car park. My voice is fucked. I don't know, maybe I talk too much. Maybe I fucked it when I yelled and I should have just not talked. I've been talking every day for like, whatever, hours. But anyway, it's like nurse. She looks familiar. Anyway, she was like having a break or whatever. Macca's and making a smoke or some shit. Kind of spun out. Like, I think maybe they're changing a little bit. Like, it was like, it's different. Like, maybe like, 5-10 years ago, females were really like a bit offended more of like random dudes. They were just like really ignoring. And now I think because of like how cooked it's got, they're probably starting to realise there's like a lot of decent dudes that actually like genuinely generally speaking, they in the past probably weren't attracted to those kind of guys, but now they are because we're like smarter than these other dudes, like the good-looking dudes and all that. Like they can just be like whatever, and then get chicks with not much effort, and then those chicks with those dudes don't get to keep the dude, and they're like, fuck, some other chick got him. So now they're starting to realise that maybe that it's worthwhile going with some other dude that's actually just going to stay with them, right? And want a family and marriage and all that shit. Because if that's what they want, then that's what they want. Like, you can't just like want that and then go fuck some random dude, like some hot dude, and then he leaves you over and over again. You're better off going with someone like me, like 40-year-old, like knows some shit. Gets up at 5 in the fucking morning, needs like 2 or 3 hours sleep. Like that's like perfect for a family. If that's what you want, if that's what chicks want now. Maybe that's what they want now. Maybe the women sphere, as their content has actually might have improved. Like stop treating men like shit. Like they're actually all like kind of fucked up. But just like have 8 years single. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? for fucking enough time to like say basically that like it's strength basically is what I'm trying to get at. Is like, you know, I decided to do that. Well, that's actually strength. I think that should be attractive to women that actually was single for 8 years because I'm trying to find the right thing. And I've been waiting for it to change, like change to the where it's back in the balance or something, like where it's like when I was younger, like when I used to meet chicks at bus stops and shit like that, and actually wanted to maybe do something, but like it was always fucked because I was like usually had a girlfriend at the time. What do they want? Do they want like conversation? Do they want intelligent conversation, banter, little kind of smart little arguments back and forth? Or they just want to be like really smart over the dumbass dude that they've got that's like really hot but like can't actually even talk to them, and then they what just fuck him and then like dump his ass and then go do that to some other dude. No, you're better off being with someone that like challenges you and like, you know, it's intellectual and all that. Isn't that what they want? Well, that's what they used to want. But then it got weird, and then we got fucked over, and now they're starting to realise that actually like there's a lot of dudes that are like actually really attractive, like in their soul, heart, and mind. And yeah, maybe we've got like no teeth, weird hair, fucked up kind of shit, but like we're actually machines, you know, because we've been through it. We've had to go like long periods of time single, solitude, major solitude. Like that's hugely attractive because you're like actually going, no, you know what, like it, no. Instead of keep trying while it's retarded, wait for it to actually switch back to normal, and then you're available. You know? Which is what's happening, right? Anyway, here's a rant for you.
I think I might have found the
Just
one.
radio. Whoop.
I think I might have found the one. It's going so well. Like, and you can tell. You can tell she likes you as much, if not more, than you like her. And shit still goes more crooked than a ram's horn. I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been in this position myself. I could not tell you the amount of times I was with the girl. We were in a relationship, and then after that, it's like you think you found it again, and you don't. And things were going somewhere for many, many months, and it's like, I think I found my girl. And the reason shit didn't work out with these ones in the past is because this one. So I think I found my girl. And then all of a sudden, it ends again. As firsthand. Never give up for one. Never give up. That's not the play. The play is not giving up. If you're going to give up, if you're going to check out, if you're going to think that, I just don't see why, because, bro, something could happen for anybody at any given time. You want to move with optimism at least. But here's the thing. So, of the experience that I think mine's already done, just in the back of your head, even to the front of your head, by just know, like, as much as you might like her, as much as you got, bro, that this might not work out. So don't act like it's gonna. Don't act like it's gonna. Don't blow it up to be something like, oh my God, I think I found my girl. Just don't do that, and you'll be good. I'm telling you this for your own good. You could say the same thing with women. If you ladies start to talk to some guy and you like him a lot, and it's like, oh my God, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Because a lot of the time, bro, these things fall through. Dating today is damn near impossible. It's not easy. It's harder than it's ever been. People have more options than they've ever had. Easy as you could break up with someone and assign yourself to a dating app where you're going to be getting multiple options like this. You're just instantly talking to the opposite gender. You're just instantly talking to people. Or if you're going out to the bars and clubs, you're instantly on the opposite gender. So things are kind of crooked today. So you just gotta know how to play the game, bro. It is a game until it's not. And even when I think it's not, sometimes it still is. So you gotta maneuver correctly. You got to maneuver correctly. And you cannot ever think you have it made. And I'm not telling you guys this to be miserable. I'm not telling you guys this to destroy your hopes and dreams.
I'm fucking tired.
I'm just telling you guys this because it's reality. But reality is, you can also strike. You could also find your wife. Sometimes when you get fed up, sometimes when you've gone through so many women, bro,
Just need someone
and you
to
just kind of not lose hope, but it's like, I just don't believe this is going to work. No matter how many times I try,
one person
no matter how
in
many
real life.
pretty women that I'm in this 2, 3, 4 month talking stage with, I'm just going to assume it's not going to work because it's always the same thing. They always end up being crazy. They always end up having these issues. So I'm just something could work out on it. Things don't build up and just collapse. There's a lot of freedom involved, and you'll probably extend and talk to them for longer, and they could get more. You never know. There's a lot of variables that goes into this. Dating is definitely not easy today. But dating for marriage is pretty much done. We're not dating for marriage. Guys, we're not dating for marriage.
What's the date?
We're dating in hopes that, you know what, there's a chance, so we'll go with it. But even when you go with it, bro, man, you gotta stay locked in and keep your options open. And some people ain't gonna like that, some women ain't gonna like that, but guess what? Boo-hoo. They also do it. Women want their cake. They want to eat yours too. They love that when things are favorable for them. They hate when a guy has options. They hate when a guy can challenge them. They don't like not feeling powerful. And it's because of control. It's not even necessarily that they want to feel powerful. It's more so control. Women are more control hungry than power hungry. And sometimes we get that mixed up. The reason women want so much control is because they're a female and in their nature is to be secure. If something threatens their security, if you're the type of guy that can get other girls and you're an attractive guy, that can threaten security, right? It's not going to make her any less attracted to you. It's going to make her more insecure, and it's going to threaten her insecurities. It's going to threaten her security. So when this kind of stuff happens, they can start going crazy, bud. They can start going insane. And women are very emotional, so they can make emotional decisions and do some crazy. You just have to understand how they work, why they do the things they do, and things start to make sense. So that I notice the little things. I notice small details to everything. I just notice shit. Like I just do. And over my years of dealing with women, I just notice more and more and more and more and more things that most people, guys, are never gonna notice in a lifetime. I have like a hat to this shit, bro. I can see stuff coming before it even comes. There's a lot I can do. And I absolutely love it because it can save me from a lot of hardship. To know. And now you see things. Women are not fair people, bro. If you expect women to be fair, you're out of your mind, but it'll never be fair. Expect yourself to be at a disadvantage. Not fair. Don't expect it. Don't think that's how it should be. They'll never be like that, bro. They're always going to try to one-up you. They're always going to try to do something. They're always going to be petty. They're always going to make some stupid moves, but and you just can't even care. You just got to go with it, bro, no matter what happens.
I'm knackered.
If she takes another guy right in front of you, it is what it is. That's the move she made. You just got to go with it.
Are you married? Do you want children?
And sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean she's a 304 if she does something like this.
Hey, hotness. She
could do that because she thinks this tactic might work. It's probably not going to work.
Oh, what the hell?
But she thinks that her own emotions it might. I need to make this guy jealous. I need to do this. I need to do that because I like this guy.
What's going on there? I don't know. Some like kind of yelling. Anyway, yeah, shout out the hot nurse. The hot nurse, man. She's like, I'm like, are you a nurse? And she's like, yeah, I'm just on my break. I should have asked her if she was married and she wanted children. I think you're attractive. Do you want my number? Bored. Got a spare room? Do you have your own place? Are you, like, do you got a boyfriend or something? Maybe I'm better. Like, I walk in fucking Murray Elton, fucking every day. I'm an animal shaman. Do you think that's cool? Or I saw a fucking comment yesterday and like decoded it with my own real life. Told the smoke shop guy and my support worker the whole story. Jack the fucking the guy. That's me. It is. Fucking moat and drawbridge, mate. Two-headed giant. Who's the damsel in distress? Who's the white doe? A doe, a deer, a female deer. And that's the whole thing, to learn the music's fucking... How does that go? So far, I can't remember. Let's have a look at that. Continue on.
Another guy. All beside this guy. Because I think this is going to work in my favor. Even though it doesn't. They do stupid shit sometimes, man. Stupid shit. Like really dumb shit. I've seen it.
And
I know how women are.
That's what it is.
And I know.
That's how you learn the fucking music. Sound of music? Okay. But it relates to fucking the notes. Do, re, mi, fa, su, la, ti. There you go. Homophones? Homophones. Musical scale. See, also musical scale. There you go. So when the Sound of Music was translated into German, 2005. No, we don't need that. Oh, hang on. The suffix syllables were replaced with the letters C through H. Hang on. No, B instead of C instead of T. Foreign language. Musical scale. Middle C, C major. Yeah, right? Just learnt this in fucking year 8. fucking Brighton. Fucking best music school in Southern Hemisphere. Fucking still remember it. Right. G sharp was C D E F G A B C. Hmm? Anyway, that's part of that. That's part of that. I decoded that. A white doe. Okay. A white doe? And she's female. Thing. It has to be the same thing. Each syllable of the music solfege system appears in the song's lyrics, sung on the pitch it names. What's that? Solfege. Used in teaching auric skills, pitch, and sight reading of Western music. No, I used to just put the letter underneath. Auditing or mental hearing the pitches of a piece of music, often for the purpose of singing them aloud. Blah 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 blah. So far, reading there fast. T or C, say below. C natural. Do is always C. And is it? It's the C major scale. And that's talked about with that deer thing, Jack the Giant Killer. So actually what it means is the Duke's daughter. No, I haven't quite got it. I'm close. Something to do with music. She's mind controlled by like a sorcerer that's a musician. A sorcerer that's a producer. So the chick's actually a singer that can't get out of the contract. Like she sold her soul to the fucking record company. It's a singer. It's some kind of famous chick that had been changed into a doe. Well, that's the C. The C major scale. She's been turned into the singer from her real who she was. And she needs Jack to come along and fucking rescue her. And all the other knights and ladies that are held captive by Thunderdell. Right? Thunderdell? Two-headed fucking giant, mate. And what's that? It's two people that are working towards you. but working against you. It's a two-headed giant. Two-headed adults that know all this like legalese bullshit. That's what it is. Anyway, let's go finish it later.
How they think, and I know how they operate. She could think maybe one night, maybe you're with another girl or something, and you're talking to her. She could just think that, even if it's not true, she could just think that. And if she thinks that, she could with another guy that night, in bed, wake up, take a picture of a guy in bed, maybe not show his face, but just take a picture. Just to show you, look at this. Even if you weren't with another girl, or maybe you were. They can do some crazy shit, bro. And is this gonna work in her favor to get you more? No.
Origin has got this hymn to St. John the Baptist. Interesting.
Because she's exposing herself to being a 304. But in her mind, she's not thinking that way. She's trying to make you jealous, so you'll come after her more. So she's showing you, look, I can do this too. I can get somebody else too. If you're gonna do this, watch this, I'm gonna do this too. The thing is, it don't work. Because now you're just out. This is how she goes by. So, yeah. Women do some stupid stuff, man. They make some stupid moves. And you cannot stop it. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. And, sometimes they ruin some good shit. But from all this being said, bro, this is why I'm explaining to you guys that you can't date for marriage. You have a long way to go, bro. If you're even ever gonna think about marriage, you have to make sure she's even good enough to be your girlfriend, which is gonna take a while. Like a good amount of time. And you got to have a sharp eye for shit, man. Like real sharp. You have to be able to see things my way. If she got Snapchat, you gotta pay attention to that. How much does her score go up? What is she doing? Who is she with? What does she do? How is she like 3, 4, 5 months later after talking to her, being together, whatnot? What is her morals? What is her values? Does she think about the future? What's her future plans look like? The list of stuff goes on. What are her friends like? What was her upbringing like? These are all things you have to pay attention to. How much? Does she vape? Does she smoke? Does she smoke weed? Does she go out a lot? All these things matter. Every single thing I just said matters, and you gotta pay attention to it. Who does she follow on social media? Pay attention to it. The reason you're paying attention to this is because you're trying to learn as much as possible about the person that you want to take serious. See potential in and take it serious. You want to know things about them, bro. You don't want to waste your time. It's not about being a stalker. It's not about doing all that stuff and that kind of bullshit. It's just about saving your time. Know as much as possible and do not ignore the red flags because they'll come back to bite you so hard it's not even funny. You'll probably get cheated on. You'll probably be talking everything's fine and one day it's just not and she's just gone. You gotta make sure, because bro, sometimes, yeah, women can like you. You can like them, but who else is she liking on? Is she talking to other guys the same way she's talking to you? Because that's a fake female, bro. And that's a greedy female. There's no need for it. So you got to make sure you know who you're dealing with. You're not dating for marriage. You're dating to see who you're dealing with. That's what you're dating for. To get to know somebody. Then you'll think about the other stuff later on. Because a lot of guys talk, oh, I'm dating for marriage, I'm dating for long term, I'm dating for this, I'm dating for that. It might be the end goal. Sure, everybody's, isn't it? Don't go in. Get to know them first, and then you'll talk about the other stuff if you guys actually align. Because you can't force it. You cannot force it, and people can also lie about their intentions, bro. Women are out here saying long term, I don't do hookups, and the first night, I'll leave the rest to your guys' imagination. You guys think that's a wife? I guarantee you it's not. If she's on your shit by the first night, I guarantee you, bro, that ain't gonna be your wife. I can guarantee that now. And I can guarantee for a lot more people than yourself. These are all things you want to look for. Do not ignore the red flags. I don't care how hot she is. I don't care how young she is. I don't care how bad she is. These are the facts. And the facts are, if she a 304, she's not going to be a good wife. Be very selective. Be on your P's and Q's. And do not ignore red flags. You know who it's harder for to ignore or to let red flags go by for? Guys who do not have options. If you don't have options, you're going to ignore some shit. You're going to ignore some shit. Never in your life, bro, ignore some shit. Take everything for what it is. Take her. Do not ignore it. Continue to work, bro. Continue to put in the work. Continue to grind. And in the end, I'll promise you this. You will get what you deserve. And that is it. I'll see you. I have another solid video topic coming, so stay tuned. Every single link is in the description box below. My number, email, website, my Instagram, all my stuff is there. You guys can all find it there. God willing, God bless. See y'all at the top.
Okay? See you at the top. Anyway, friendships as well. We've got a fucking shed or anything. I don't give a shit, and I'll give you $400 a week for it. Need a fence fixing? Need a compost pile? Do you want like a garden? I'll just do it. Stay like nice. It's Labor Day. Labor Day? Oh, what's the origin of that then? In Australia, 2021? Or do we just want like an actual description on what it is? I can't find one, really. Get rid of that. Make that 2 words. Like, you go to like double click on a fucking word and it does 2. Hate that. What is Labor Day? There you go. It's 5 minutes. There you go, Lyndon. Shadow Legion.
Hello
Special.
everybody and welcome back to Shadow Legion. I'm your host, The Shadow, of course. It is good to be back. Now today we're not going to be doing a countdown episode. As you can tell from the title, we're going to be looking at the public holiday that is Labor Day. Now here in Australia, every state has a slightly different date to Labor Day, and a lot of us enjoy having that extra day off just to relax, have a 3-day weekend, all that kind of stuff, but not many of us actually know what Labor Day is. Now, Labor Day, which is also known as 8 Hours Day in the state of Tasmania and May Day in the Northern Territory, commemorates the granting of an 8-hour working day for all Australians. It also recognises workers' contributions towards the nation's economy, and it is an annual public holiday, and its date varies across the states and territories. The reason that the date varies is that they're celebrating the date that that state got the standard 8-hour working week. Now, I'm in the state of Victoria, so when this video goes up, Victoria's Labor Day will be the day after, will be Monday.
8 years ago.
Now, the history of Labor Day in Australia spans over a century. It is an important annual event that remembers those who struggled and succeeded to ensure decent and fair working conditions throughout Australia. Now, during the mid to late 1800s, the working day was incredibly long, with some employees working up to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. What? And quite rightly, many Australians saw the need for better working conditions, and in the 1850s there was a strong push for this. In fact, on April 21st, 1856, stonemasons at the University of Melbourne marched to Parliament House to push for a standard 8-hour working day. An agreement with employers for a 48-hour working week was eventually reached, and Australian workers welcomed the new 8-hour working day. These new working regulations were recognised in 1856 in New South Wales, in Queensland in 1858, South Australia in 1873, and Tasmania in 1874. In 1879, the Victorian government made one further step towards better conditions for employees by proclaiming Labor Day to be a paid public holiday. And now, a little over 100 years later, people use the Labor Day holiday as part of a long weekend where they can relax, spend time with family and friends, play or watch sport, and most importantly, have barbecues. Some people even plan a getaway trip to a coastal region, the mountains or the countryside, where they can engage in various activities from picnics to wine tasting to camping. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at exactly what Labor Day is. A few people recently, and I didn't know all of the background myself. We didn't really know what Labor Day was. We enjoy having the public holiday. We enjoy having the paid day off and the long weekend, but we didn't really understand where it came from and what it represents. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Please share this video on Facebook and Twitter and all the social media sites so everyone can be educated as to exactly what Labor Day means to us Australians, and no matter what the date is. When this video goes up, Labor Day in Victoria will be the day after, but some states have already had theirs and some will have theirs to come. If you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, those links can be found in the description. I will leave a link to a vlog video that I did a few days ago. If some of you are a little bit confused as to the new schedule of the Shadow Legion, I'll leave that down below. And don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below. I think it's just down there. It's either there or there, depending on
Fuck
where
yeah,
you're
he's just going to do a massive outro.
See you next time.
Massive outro. Anyway, there you go. Basic description. That'd be nice. Fucking Labor Day. Reminds me of the person I can't talk about. Australian yowie noises, fair enough. Let's give that a crack, it's recommended. Not happy though.
G'day guys,
Yowie bust that 3 years ago. Huh?
back on another Yowie Buster hunt. Been hiking all day, collecting some Reconyx cameras, which are set up to try and bust the Yowie. I've had these out for about a month.
Maybe that's what 5 people are doing, man, and they're fucking seeing me and gang stalking me when they're trying to fucking find a Yowie.
So I'll go home.
I can bet you that's what's going on. No shit. Yeah, I reckon that's what's going on. People have got into the Yowie shit. Like, really, like heaps. And they just put fucking trail cams, like, everywhere. With, like, relays of fucking little mini Wi-Fi's or some shit to, like, get it back to their houses. And they go for a trek and they, like, replace all the batteries and shit, I guess. Like, every day. Like you'd have to do it every day, wouldn't you? Really? Wouldn't you? I don't know what's happening.
Check out the files on those, and hopefully we might get ourselves a Yowie. I don't have a sore throat. This is just the only food I brought with me today. I forgot my wallet, so I was keen on getting some McDonald's or Hungry Jack's on the way to the bush, but I forgot my wallet, and that was the only thing that was in the car.
I want Macca's. Put my bank account.
And they've worked a treat. Actually, this is only my second one.
Just do it.
Nice
Don't
little
let your
sugar
dreams
hit
be
and
dreams.
some carbohydrates when you're scrub bashing. So it's been good, and I'm really enjoying this one as well. It's a diff lamb with the anaesthetic, which I don't need. I don't have a sore throat. So today I've experimented with a few new methods as well while I've been out there in the bush. A few new methods as well. I've been out there in the bush.
Oh, cool. It is actually.
I've been trying to do some calls like a Yowie. I've heard a few, just on the internet, on the World Wide Web, I've heard a few eyewitness reports of the kind of noises that they make. Sound strangely familiar, like male goats, as does the hitting the wood against the tree, which some people are really into, and that sounds a lot like goat horns banging together as well, which I suspect is a way for the Yowie to try and meld into its environment so that the unsuspecting people would assume that what they're witnessing or hearing is a goat. But I can assure you it's unlikely. It's probably not the case. In fact, probably most instances where you think you've heard a male goat, it's probably a Yowie. So I've been up in I like to sort of try and climb up into the fork of a tree. It's very windy today, so it's a bit precarious with these broken wrists, and let out some calls that I believe would sound like Yowies. So an example would be like that, and you can hear it echoes all through the valley. Now that was specifically I was saying, kids, it's 6 p.m. Come home. So I was calling in the kids from the bush to come to where he lives, and it's dinner time. You don't want to stay out late at night. There's all sorts of creatures in the bush, and that was what that meant. That's just my trying to just tune in, and it was an assumption. It was. I'm not going to lie. It was an assumption, but another thing that a yowie might sound like when they're kind of happy, maybe they've just been dropped off by some kind of UFO like craft
What?
into a new environment that they're pleased with. And in that case, the yowie might go like this. Like that. That's sort of just a general,
This is awesome.
excited, gleeful sort of noise that you might hear in the bush. I'm yet to experience. I haven't seen one yet, and so these, like I've already pointed out, these are assumptions, but I've got, there's something to be said for going with a gut feeling, and so I try and kind of just sit down, be still, take in my surroundings, which are especially beautiful. Once again, in the forest, isn't it fantastic? No better place to be. Take that in and just let the yowie speak to me, which I've been trying to do. This is the wisdom that I've had imparted unto me. There's a few of the different yowie calls, so I've been doing that quite a lot throughout the day, and a few others. I've passed a few hikers, and they were sort of pretty taken aback because I didn't stop making yowie noises. Hide behind shrubs because I was a little bit. A few kids that cried and all this kind of stuff.
Whoops. Shit.
I mean, some people that when they're not on that same wavelength, they just don't come to an understanding of what you're about. Probably don't even realise that I'm hunting yowies and trying to bust a yowie. So, anyway, that's been my day.
Mythical creature, man.
I've still got a river to cross, which is painfully cold, so I better get going before the sun goes down. So once again, no yowies today. But here's hoping. See you later.
Interesting. I reckon I have had a yowie experience. I reckon I've had two. I reckon. First night ever. That noise. And then the other one that I never recorded, I just like kind of yelled back at it, like, whatever, you shut up, fucking. And sat down and had my fucking smoke break or whatever. And it did shut up. I thought it was just some weird birds like mating or fucking weird animals mating in the night or some shit. But like, what actually does that? I don't know. Fucking, it could be something just that makes perfect sense. But it was a bit like random with the calls and the sounds. And I have actually watched a weird yowie fucking sounds video that it kind of sounded like. So, we did do that. Yowie sounds. Yowie sounds. My yowie sound one is pretty off tap. The one that I did get. Wish I got more of it. But yeah, Here it is. I think that's it there. Maybe. July 10:27 p.m. That's all I've got. A bit of more there. And there's also like a real high-pitched squealing sound with it as well. Could be just like another bird or whatever. Like that. And like a woo and a at the same time, which is trippy. Yeah. I don't know. It still creeps me out a little bit, that. Well, it creeps me out a fair bit, actually. It creeps me out a lot. I've got some pasta over there. Yowie talking. Audio recorded by Jason Heel. Yeah, that sounds very familiar. Like going like it's like a voice breaking, but like up and down, like kind of like a yodel. Yeah, that's what I heard that fucking night when I like yelled back at him, like, shut up. I was trying to like, he was trying to get me, I think. I was trying to like tell me to leave or some shit. Don't know. And I was like, really fucking back at it. I was like, fucking you, fucking, shut up, fucking, you know, this is my fucking bush as well, buddy. Something like that. That's what I did. It sounded a lot like that though. As well as that other video that I watched. There was sounds of that one that sounded familiar. Yeah. I reckon the Yowies have fucked with my phone. Maybe. Because how can it not? I don't know. Nah, don't know about that. Maybe they did though. But they make it all crackly. Because some of the videos sound kind of like that, like with just the audio, the mic, where it's like a fucking weird electric and shit. You never know. Camera? I saw one. Where's the other one? This is like called thermal camera, Bigfoot Yowie. Two things walking and running in complete darkness. And I saw one. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, they're running back the other way. What's the fuck happened there? Those look like people though. Fair enough. There you go. What else have we got? Yeah, there were sounds in this one. At the start, it sounded familiar. There's this one. It's creepy. Actually, that was that night that I was at that Circle Rocks thing. And I heard voices. It sounded like they weren't that far away. It's weird. Yeah, that stuff. That. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's exactly the same. It is. I don't know where it is. Whatever it is. I'm pretty sure where it is exactly. Maps. Satellite. extreme, apparently. Hello? Oh, fuck. I'm having problems. I'm turned different bloody thing on. Let me get that on. Always does. Having a good day, everybody. Looking into some Yowie stuff. It's in there. That gully thing. That's where it is. I know where it lives. Fully know. First time it was like in there, and the second time up there, about there when it started. And it sounded like it was over there. It's that whole bit down there. In there. And all of that. Yep. Oh, cool. It's got like a 3D thing. Let's do that. Yeah. Yep. That's what I reckon it is. We've got these rocks here. Fuck, I want to go like exploring in there, off the track. There's rocks and shit. But it's further in that bit there. But it's not really accessible. It's like folly downy kind of shit. That just goes like down there. Oh, maybe there's a way down there. That'd be the best opportunity, I reckon. At that bend and then down. No shit. No shit. Okay. Getting my orientation, mate. Fucking, yeah, orientation, mate. Swivel, swivel. What's this little bit? Oh no, never done. Go back. Oh no, the 3D view. Yeah, what's that going on there? That's like a path. Kind of. Oh yeah, there's that path. But then it goes kind of down in there. No, actually no. That's there, okay. That where you want to be? Or the other bend? The other bend. I don't know. Do you want to go yowie hunting with me? So another bit of a wander up here. Oh, that way, okay. Yep. And then around there. That's there. Yeah, okay. Where's that fucking thing that I found? How do you find it? Is that in there, is it? Looking at the map. It looks like a little secret location in here. Where does that take you if you go out that? To there. No shit. That's interesting. Little valley thing. That's where that is, isn't it? Secret location. No shit. There's got to be like some cool shit along in there that you could just get to it. Word. So hang on, you can't really see it that well in the 3D. It's all just covered with trees. Like a mad spot in there. Anywho. Anyone there? No one comes to me. No one gives a shit. What's that? Okay. on tree cam. What? Holy shit. Wow. That's cool. Rocks thrown, an interesting structure. Yummy structure. Looks like some Blair Witch Project shit. For real. Yowie jumps between two trees on top of a mountain. Fucking loud, isn't it? Mhm. having a barbecue outside. stay magical, stay toasted. John and his son are out there having a barbecue with another person. I might go out there and just say, hey, would it be alright if I have a conversation? Peace out, stay magical, stay toasted. Jezza out. Well, you'll